think that just makes me an elf. I'm the only one small enough. Unless the elves are tall.
I thought she was about to say I'm the only one working. I would have completely supported her.
Hey!
You are the only one working. Hey, we're live.
Doing the thing.
We are.
There we go.
Lit.
Hi, future people.
Sharing it to the
Yeah.
face.
Oh,
It's all
there's
about
already people on.
Rue right now. Hello, Larry Hughes, Lisa Arendt, Rodney Pope, Blackcraft 27, Michelle Schulte, Susan Attai, John C., Gregory Haynes, Christopher Lazote, Ashley Russell, Mike Manning, Finn Godwolf, Charismatic, hello, Rob O'Brien, Line Cook Thor, J.D. Thaxton, Ellis Fire, Rebecca Hudson. Happy winter solstice to you as well. Warmonger, Pops of the Tube, Happening Mojo, John Sheffield, Scott Colehart, Hooray, the man with the link action. Zariah Demon, throw back a bottle of beer. Suzuki Riot, welcome to your go back here. Stanley S., Captain Marga, Sean Davies, Anthony Cantano, you must have got a notification this time. Cool. Okay. So there we go. I think that we have what we need. I need to go back down here and pull up ops. There we go. Now I can see what's happening. Great.
Great. There.
Great. Super.
Super.
Hello, Michael Lansler.
Are you transferring files already?
That was kind of fun doing a lip sync there for a second.
Yeah.
Glad people enjoyed that.
Gotta get on the sleep, we don't want to sleep walk away. I almost forgot about that.
Anthony Cantano says, yes, I did.
I'm
Hooray!
herring a werewolf.
Blackheart 27 says, buffering.
Buffering and
I don't think that we're buffering.
buffering.
That might just be you. Buffering badly.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's not you.
Turn my Wi-Fi on.
Oh, yeah, if you have Wi-Fi, there's a lot of people in here. Turn your phone's Wi-Fi off so we're not sucking up the juice.
Robert Bryan says, hi, Rue.
Hi.
Where's our thing that shows us what
Oh hey, I got a notification. We're live.
Mike Trzaskowski says hi. Well, hi, Mike.
It says excellent connection. And then bring this back down again to read what that says. .734 stream is healthy. 737 YouTube is not receiving enough video. Okay.
Don't hit that button.
No, I don't even know if that one will stop it though. It's so hard to stop the stream now.
Can't stop the signal.
Okay.
Hello,
Was
Jonesy.
buffering, now it's okay. All right.
Mike Victor says hi, Stacy. And John Season also says hi, Stacy. Hi, guys.
We need
Yes.
it zoomed. Control plus.
Hey, hey.
Control plus plus.
There we go.
All right. Okay, the white jumper.
Sorry. Watching us shut off our Wi-Fi.
Okay, maybe
Real
just a little bit
entertaining.
of issues while we. There's a lot of folks in the shop. We have Stan is behind the camera. That doesn't mean he's operating it. He's just literally behind the camera,
Literally.
doing Stan stuff. And then Rue has been putting this werewolf head on for the past hour and a half, getting the fur on it. And Gray is over here painting a mask.
She was.
She was staring and dancing in an odd fashion. This is Gray. Stacy, do you want to handle that introduction?
This is my stepdaughter,
Hi.
and she's usually watching on the lives, but now she's here in person because it's Christmas.
hit me a little harder on this because you hit that like it was white. I want this color in here too.
Like in here.
Yep.
Scott Coiner says, hello everyone from the Alabama crew. Mask looks great.
Yeah, this werewolf we're working on. We're working on this mask that Gray is painting right now will be trap jaw actually. Gray, you don't have to
Ken
like
Zarish says, sup, Ruth.
flash. Like, yeah, you don't. Yeah, every time I say your name Gray, like you don't have to do that. I don't know if you saw that instant reaction. Yeah, you're on
Anthony
camera.
Solano
It's
says,
fine.
it's only from Facebook where it's buffering, not YouTube for Jen and Sharon Jones like it. Ken Zarish says, sup, everyone. Captain M. Mojo says, werewolf reminds me of Will Ferrell doing his Harry Carey impression.
And this is Stan, who is taking furious notes. Connotes.
Lazarus, it seems good now. No buffering here.
Okay, neat.
John Steve says, when you're buffering, do you feel real stiff and strange and then you snap out of it?
I always feel stiff and strange. That's my secret, Captain.
Ken
always
Zarish says,
feel.
hi, Stacy. Hi, Ken.
I meant like muscular stiff.
This is
Yeah,
PG, Alvin.
oh, Rue.
Sky Kohler says everything looks good now. Ken Zarish says, sup, Stan. Blank Victor says, hi, Stan. Blackcraft 27 says, Stan's Wi-Fi was making this buffer.
It was.
Okay, I'm off of the one.
Yeah,
Carol
Stan.
Gordon says, happy winter solstice.
Stan is pulling down all the gigs.
Blank Victor says, hi, Greg. Camera.
There's the camera.
And it's not child labor because technically Gray's old enough to have a job.
That's true. She is.
So if I yell at her, you did it again. You did it again.
Scott Kohler says, welcome, Greg. Michelle Schulte says, hello. Lesser child labor.
See, the problem isn't you doing it. It's that now, every time I say Rue's name, I want him to do it.
I'm not doing that.
I think she's flashing a peace sign and sticking her tongue out of her mouth. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening, but that's what's happening.
Ken B. Gadbrack Kennedy says, hi, Ken. Blackbeard 27 says, hello, Greg. Rachel Little says, hello. Charismatic says, learning from the best, Greg. Happen Mojo says, is it G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? British or American spelling?
AY. Don't mind.
American.
G-R-A-U-G-H. That's the how it's.
We had a fight about Jeff earlier. That she says G-E-O-F-F is not Jeff. It's G-off.
It is. I'm with her. I'm completely
I'm
with her.
with her too.
Yeah, Jeff. And it's
Geoffrey.
like if you call someone Joffrey, I would G-E-O-F is fine.
Alan
Good
Walter
old
Art says hello everyone from Jerry
Joff.
and I, and thank you for all. Thank you all for the awesome Christmas card.
Hey,
Happen Mojo says plus no pay. It's child volunteerism.
that's right.
She got paid in dog snuggles.
That is true.
If she stays there, paid.
Like Thor says, come on, Rue. How many likes, Rue?
You got my closest version of it a minute ago. Turns out Rue is not a teenager anymore.
If she does it, it's an odd teenager thing. If Rue does it, we assume he contracted Tourette's.
Contracted Tourette's. Can you contract Tourette's?
Maybe. Out of the way, Peck.
Out of the way, Peck.
Blackcraft 27 is buffering again. Edson Juice says, hi kids, can't be online, but wanted to say hello online and give a like. Ken Zarish says, hello to new person, don't know your name, sorry. That is great.
You guys missed the earlier moment
That is Gray. That is Stacy's stepdaughter.
when I was asking Alan what color I needed hair for this, and I just said gray real loud, and she just turned and stared at me for a minute.
Like he wanted something.
And I had no idea what
See how
was
green
going
that
on.
is? Make his face that green. And what do you have against the tip of his nose? Because you missed that with all the colors. Come on now, Killer. You got works to do.
I can't peek on this
Nope.
at all.
But you can find me the gallon kit of TC 266.
Scott Brayton says, hello to Alan, Stacy, Rue, and Gray, and Stan.
Yes,
Yeah,
and Stan. The wife will be over here in a while. In the ghetto.
The 5110.
On a cold and gray Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto.
That actually, yeah, kind of worked.
I made the mold echo. Sorry, guys. I had to.
Now, is this buffering? Have the base of a gumbo, correct?
Yep. Yes, he is at mostly flour and water. That's his personality.
Ken Zarich says, okay, hello, Bray. Michael Asper says, there's probably a video of Rue doing teenage things at MHC.
No.
I would kill for that video.
John C. says, hello, Stay and Gracie.
Stay. Hi, Stay.
G-R-A-Y-C-Y.
Okay. I really
Stay
thought they were
Gracie.
calling me Gracie for a
That's
second.
funny.
I was like,
Rube, do you know where the scale is?
Tom Everard
Oh,
says,
it's
good
there.
evening to all you fine folks.
Okay. I love this part. Oh, except for that part. It's
Don't
so
like that
lucky
part.
right there.
Yeah, because that's glitter snow. That's glitter snow in that top container. Had that fallen and spilled everywhere?
Dude.
I
That was pretty awesome.
I would have made a snow angel.
Is it open on the top too?
That's dangerous on this floor.
That is true.
You might have made a stick pin angel with by accident.
No.
Okay, so we have a beast mode mask here that is poured up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to foam this so that I can then make a one-piece mold. This is the mold that rolled off the counter. There's a new scale, like that's the old scale. Yeah, there you go.
I got them both.
Jennifer Pugh says, hello, shop monkeys and junior shop monkeys.
Yeah.
Junior shot monkey.
Would she be a shop gibbon?
Shop
Yeah.
gibbon.
Yeah, you're a shop gibbon.
As opposed to her usual form of gibbon. Gregory Haynes says, great Elvis, like your source is Frank.
So
Back rate says, hey, Stan.
this mix is 100 to 30, no, 30A to 100B. So, you know, we're gonna,
Just keep it in hundreds.
I would
Got it.
probably just keep it at hundreds to make the math easy.
Listen,
That's one of the difficult ones.
No math.
Don't look at me.
Gray, shake this. There you go. That's a job for a youngster.
At least she's shaking proper.
Pops
Yeah.
on the tube says, singing into your mold will almost guarantee a good pull.
That's right, it does. Yeah.
Papa Brian says, how many likes for that? Having a mojo says, Alan singing into a mold is like when Barney from Flintstones would sing in the shower.
I never saw, I don't remember him singing
Yeah.
in the shower.
I do.
Wait, they showed him in the shower? That's inappropriate.
Like over the wall.
He's animated. He doesn't,
You can still have inappropriate animation.
but like, not Barney Rubble. Like,
You're saying that no part of Barney Rubble is inappropriate in any way? You can have full Barney frontal and there's no problem with that?
because he's a cartoon. There is no front. Like, he's all loincloth. And
From some searches that I have done on the internet, I will tell you that you can stumble into terrible animation where those things exist.
Anthony Pantano says, what is she making?
Right now, she's shaking up foam. She's kind of slacking though, and it says you gotta.
This is your penance for not having run your dances all
Do you
I'm
think
not sure if this
you've
is-
shaken for 1 minute?
What?
You think you've shaken it for 1 minute?
Probably.
Yeah, I think
Good,
it's been
because
a little light
it
on
says
the vigorous
15. So
side.
Alexa, count down 14 minutes.
All right, get to shaking. Up and down, side to side, round and round.
This is what I get for not listening.
Tom
to
Everard
this
says, I thought everything you did was in beast mode.
Yeah.
Paul Bennett says, hello, y'all. Turn around to the camera, Gray, and say, hello, Paul Bennett.
Hello, Paul Bennett.
Second timer, 14 minutes. Starting now.
That was so delayed.
You've been shaking it.
Anthony Pantano says she needs to do the zombie snail with that jug.
Her hands are too tiny.
The stomp.
I'm not sure she could do a zombie snail with a regular
Yeah.
thing.
What's the zombie sound?
It's when you shake something down, and then these fingers stay up, so it looks like a snail. You go, and that's how you shake stuff.
No, I'm not sure enough.
Black Red 27 says you have to sing some AC/DC Back in Black into your mold.
I was trying to think of something that would sound echoey, you know? I wanted something echoey.
Having emotion says marmoset would be more appropriate. Gibbons are pretty big since monkey is a non-taxonomic term. Also, Flintstones was originally an adult cartoon that sold cigarettes.
All right, so
I've been wrong once before.
By the way, I was just kidding. You don't have to shake it for 15 minutes.
She was like, okay.
And had you read the label, you would know that. But anytime someone says the word marmoset,
15 seconds.
in my head, what happens is, Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said, marmoset, marmoset. Marmoset happens.
Thank you, Scott Colehart, for sharing the TC266 foam.
Shake this one.
Jennifer Fuses. That was so mean. Oh, 14 more minutes.
Yeah.
You'll notice how many of us stopped.
Mean is what I do.
Stacy.
What?
That was you.
Keys in my pocket.
Oh. Anthony Pantano says you'll have to show her later, Alan, for the zombie panel.
Yes. I'm sure something
Yeah, I was
will
going
be
to say, I
shaken.
suspect there will be an opportunity.
Like this? Stacy.
Yep.
I did it.
Kind of. Yes. Yes, kind of. That's good for you.
Paul Bennett says nice BS sign. I assume that's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if Paul Bennett, because like this
Well.
this is BS, right? But then this,
That's the quick version.
like when I'm shaking something, this is what we call zombie snail. Because it looks like a snail a little bit.
Blackrock 27 says if you scream AC/DC loud enough, it will let go.
Am I done?
Realm says hi, how are you?
Yes. Hello, Realms. I learned how to yodel, and the one guy who was teaching me how to yodel, he said, you say little old lady who.
Little lady.
Right. Little old lady who. Little old lady who. Yeah. So this is what we're going to press in order to keep the foam out of the middle.
Anthony Pantano says make the noise.
Make what?
Make the noise. The zombie sound.
Which is like a mellower version of a Murloc noise.
Lisa Arendt says are schools in session or remote there?
They're both, but I go remote.
And also they're out for the holiday right now.
Rue, would you take this and give me 100?
Granny's watching. Turn on the Granny hi.
Hi, Granny.
Susie Gardner says good evening. Just watch The Sound of Music. Realm says who is the new person? Sorry, missed a few lives.
Okay, so this is like her first time here. She has no idea what she's doing. This is Gray, and Gray is the stepdaughter. You did it again. Every time you say her name, she has to flash the peace sign and stick her tongue out. I'm trying to get Rue to pick up that habit, and he's not having it. What was I saying?
Gray.
Oh, this is Gray, Stacy's stepdaughter. Yes.
Obviously can't do 100, so
Why can't you do 100?
I'm gonna do 100 ounces in this.
Well, no, weight. It's all by weight.
100 cc.
So you put it on here.
That 100. Gotcha.
Turn it on.
My weight. I'm done. Never mind me. I'm just being
Okay,
done today.
and then you zero it out.
Yep. I know. I do know how to work this. I swear. I promise.
Okay, zero it out.
Who is the youth being corrupt?
Great. Now
Okay.
pour 100.
Now pour on.
If I was corrupt.
Ken Zarish asks what is Gray working on?
So Gray is actually painting Trap Jaw for me. And go ahead and hit all of his gums magenta.
Hank.
Paint.
I don't know what she's gonna project.
Is it exactly 100? Great. So go ahead and I can tell that's nowhere near enough.
No.
Go to 300. Yes, you're gonna go to 300 there. That means we'll go to 390, and we'll add this until it hits 390.
Yeah.
I think it's
So you pour that till it's 300.
And then 90 more.
Rachel
Right.
Little says my youngest son is watching. Any chance we could get a Godzilla horn demo?
Yes, that is actually quite. Oh, it's possible, but you might have to look from a distance because remember these new cameras are cabled.
Also,
So I
the-
can only
the
go so
microphone
far.
doesn't go with the.
Oh yeah, but the microphone would pick it up
Oh yeah.
perfectly fine.
Paul Bennett says, not that old sign, just hand sign, not moving fingers. Like rock and roll signing, but backwards.
Okay.
Lisa Hart says, awesome, enjoy your break, Red. Rebecca
Yeah,
Hudson
that's-
says, Alan is going to have to introduce the new gibbon to the
That-
band horn.
that's
Have
the-
you heard of the band horn, Greg?
No, I have not.
Thank you, Scott Colehart, for sharing the Sylvie Studios merch link. to our
How
Teespring.
close to 300 are you?
235.
I don't think you can drip that much out of there, so use this one.
I can.
Andy Newman says, Cash says hi.
Hi, Cat.
Hello, Cash.
Hey, Cash.
Bob Adaza says, oh, hi, Greg. Great room. Greggy says, so wonderful to see y'all. Realms asked, have you finished the wrap yet?
Get in here.
That was a trick question because it has no gums. It's just straight teeth. So I said, can you paint the gums magenta? And you could have said, I'm done.
You go get
But-
my head against a wall.
Also, if you look up there, you
Yeah.
can see it. Don't be afraid to pick it up and move it around.
What about the teeth?
We're going to paint them anyway, right?
Yeah.
You paint over them. As long as you don't paint that line right there black or magenta, then you're good. And then go ahead and paint that back there magenta.
He's not watching.
Good.
Realms says, have you finished your wrap yet? Your wrap yet?
No.
No, I haven't. I'm actually going to foam the rack tonight in order to be able to make a mold of it.
Rachel Little says, my son says, you're not dumb, you're just not using your brain cells.
Yeah. I don't know who he said that about.
Me.
Okay. I may not agree with him.
Scarecrow 77 says, hi, everybody.
Drew is not dumb.
No.
If I call myself dumb, I get a lecture.
Yeah, you do.
Let other people call
Also,
you
Greg,
dumb.
be careful on the outside of that lip. See that?
Yeah. I see it.
I know, poor Greg, she's got it bad tonight. She's got Ellen and me.
Constant making fun of. And Alan likes to trick me.
Ah, 301.
Get a spoon.
So now you got to do 390 and a third.
90 will be fine, I'm sure.
All right, so hold on. Once you pour that in, how long do we have?
That's what I'm looking for.
This is a urethane foam that we're using.
Mix immediately with high-speed mixer.
I am the high-speed mixer.
Okay. For 15 seconds.
And that is all the time that you have.
Demold after 20 to 30 minutes at room temperature. So, yeah, this is gonna go quick.
So fast. I am actually going to. You pour it, and like you can't pour it
No,
either.
no, I gotta pour it, be ready, and move it.
Happening Mojo says, I missed a few lives. Did you guys finish the Genie and Pumpkinhead?
Pumpkinhead is finished, and I may be sculpting or picking on the genie tonight unless I get Stan to do it.
Black Victoria says, Luna's our friend, not our friend.
That's fine.
You got roasted.
Ah, no worry. I mean, we're used to that.
Black 27 says, still buffering a lot. Sorry, friends. Are you watching in the YouTube app or are you watching from a Facebook share? Apparently there were some
Alan.
issues with the Facebook share.
Do the thing. My hand is
But,
still sprained.
Oh, this is urethane foams will glue their lids on, and they're really good at it.
Real good.
You want to dry that paint, Greg?
This one might require pliers. This one might require pliers.
Yeah, grab the pliers.
Not yet. We dry to gums.
Yep, and then paint those teeth.
Thank you, Scott Colehart, for sharing the
white?
Sylvie Studios Patreon
Paint the
link.
teeth white.
White.
Captain Mojo says PU expanding phone.
Yes.
Pat Smith says, how about everyone turning off their phones?
We're ready to go
They
now.
helped the buffering before. Now we're still off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did that, Cat. Sorry.
Michael Astor says slow phone.
This is not the slow foam.
Paul Bennett says, I just posted the hand sign on the creepers page.
Thank you.
Come on.
What's the matter?
Well, I haven't put it in yet, so I can read your. Okay.
All-
30.
all you got
90.
90.
90. Okay. Are we ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to do the mixing.
Okay.
Separate
Let's
thing and
go.
then-
It's not how it's done. Don't be scared.
A little heady.
Telework Studios says hello.
An axe on the moon!
You want me to stop it after you pour that in?
Scraping? No, because this might really burn your hand. This really heats up.
I know.
So
BlackRock 27 says, I'm watching on the YouTube app. Sorry. That was dry.
then white up those teeth, yo.
Yep. But make sure that you don't have anything left in your brush.
Yep. By the way, don't read this, guys.
Yeah,
You're using this stuff.
Not good for you.
Goodbye.
Am I not allowed to breathe?
Well,
37 says, I guess Texas is more relaxed with those child labor laws.
get to work, you.
Scott Creighton
She's
says,
not
Ray,
as young as she looks either.
Scott Creighton says,
Pretty
Ray,
young,
go ahead
but-
and open that lid for the boys. Ken Zarish says, it's
That would've
Ray,
been
we're
awesome.
not a promise.
Gray's working on trap jaw. I pulled up a mum-ra face, and we're gonna build a EVA foam helmet for him.
Gregory Haynes says, tell Gray to turn off her cell. Teens never turn them off.
I will personally find that person.
You talk a big game, but somebody doesn't know who that is.
And weighs less than 100 pounds.
I will gladly fistfight that adult male who just disparaged teenagers, who I agree also
Riot
kind of
Hughes
suck.
has lost the whole feed.
Well, I think it's only you, Riot. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Riot Human.
Maybe restart your app and or your phone.
Turn it off, put it back on.
Ooh. Maybe not.
Is it
Yeah, it's saying there's no data. Yeah, I guess we just let it do its thing. See
Go back to the other one.
Happen Mojo says probably playing Among Us or Fortnite on her phone.
I'm not allowed to play those games.
Cat Swift says she's testing the heat gun on her hand. She learned from the master.
Alexa, stop.
Scuba
You can
Steve says
stop
hi.
shaking the phone. Hello, Scuba Steve.
Paul Bennett says phone filled. Yep.
All right, Rue. We're gonna mix up another batch, I think.
Yeah, that's it.
Just that same amount. We'll do that same
Another
amount.
300.
Another 300.
We're gonna need a new jar.
Yep.
That's not.
Do we have a stream?
I expected.
Hi guys.
Strainer-
Are
strainer
you
drop
still
would be
watching?
nice.
Because some people have lost their feed.
Ken Zarish says that sounds wicked.
What sounds wicked?
Wicked.
Forgot what I was getting.
Yeah, because they might be behind.
Yeah. Since YouTube is not currently receiving data for the stream.
See, that's something that I don't like and I can't control.
Yeah.
But right now, it says we're up, you know? So let's just stay up. Yeah, get off of that screen. It could be the weather tonight. I don't know what it is. I know that we're pretty darn cloudy outside, and there is like a celestial event going on that might have something to do with it.
Buffering intermittently. Froze but back on. Buffering on also. Buffering every 20 seconds.
Well, I am sorry that you are buffering.
Right. Cool. Jennifer Pugh says, thought it was just me buffering. Like Thor says, good on my end.
Interesting. And he's current enough where we ask and he answered, so...
Lisa
Weird.
Arnett says, yes, restarted several times. I don't think it's us.
Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do about it, I'm afraid. What you doing, Rue?
Thinking about where I can find something to use as a straining cloth for this.
Straining what?
Little chunky.
Leave it in there. Chunks are good for it.
Hi.
Yeah.
Horror Beauty
Love
says,
the
well,
chunks.
hello, creepers.
Hello, Horror Beauty.
Andy Iyer says, hey, Alan, my god kids love the angel. Thanks again.
Awesome. I'm very glad to hear that.
Horror Beauty says, everything's fine on my end. Greg Larman says, hi. Mike Cherzanowski says, yes. Bob Bowie says, still watching, lots of buffering. Riot Demon says, my feed's up currently. Elvis Fire says, still watching. Blackcraft27 says, what's the trash bag for again, Alan?
So I want to foam fill this, but I don't want it filled. I want a big hollow area in the middle. And also I'm going to use less foam. Because when I mold this, I want to be able to crush it to get it out. So there you go.
Let's see. Let's talk about the stream health. Scott Colhart says it's good, but it does buffer a bit. Happy emotions, I'm fine on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I need to knock what I need out of life.
Ken Zarish says what Bray is working on is wicked.
Hey, thanks.
Are you ready?
Greg
I'm
Watkins
ready.
says it could be the Postal Service.
Could be.
Robert
When in
Ryan
doubt
says,
right now, blame the Postal Service.
I'm also taxing my personal computer.
Here we go.
Grappy UK says, hi guys, coming through loud and clear. Cat Swift says, a chuckle for you. Sunday night, 11 p.m., got an email begging for a custom castle for her child for Christmas. And they live on the other coast.
Whoa, what night?
Sunday night.
Oh my gosh.
Al Matra says, good on my end, not much buffering. Jennifer Pugh says, it's probably that darn Sasquatch again causing the buffering. Billy
Hey,
Madison.
don't blame him. Blame the Jersey Devil.
He's
or
up there
alien.
shaking the antenna.
John Sheffield says, you
He
buffered
does
a
that
bit, but I have not lost you. Chad Smith says, it's not the Christmas star, Briz, it's sewer gas from the sewage treatment plant.
Dude, antenna. I went up into my new house, up into the attic, because we thought we had a leak with the HVAC system.
Yeah.
And I go up into the attic, open the door, walk in, and there's a giant TV antenna mounted into the floor of the attic, pointing up toward the roof.
Nice.
Like an old school 70s arrowhead looking,
And probably not hooked up to a thing.
nothing.
Yeah.
Of course, it's there.
In the way.
Yeah. just
It was
the middle
built in
floor,
there.
Bolted in.
Cat Swift says, many emails today. Decided it would be a great January birthday gift for him. They have no idea what it takes to do something. Michael and Lindsay Kyle said hi.
Hi.
Kevin Emoji says, blaming planets for your feed. I'm going to blame those for a tsunami next.
That white on the outside of it.
Okay.
Because the white paint is what defines the shape of the tooth.
June Ritchie says, buffering comes and goes in short bursts. The buffering indicator seems to be different than what typically appears on my devices. So maybe it's OBS that's having issues?
I don't know. Like, I have no idea.
Is mystery. Ryan Demon says, I might have missed it. Is this how you duplicate the mold?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Is I'm foaming this so that I will be able to make more of this. I'm going to make a one-piece mold of this once I clean up this piece. And while this is very, it's not burning me.
That's good.
That is good.
Realm says, hey Alan, when you foam fill a mask and then mold it, do you seam them? And if so, how much?
Okay, yes, you completely clean up all the seams. So when you do a one-piece mold, you don't actually have any seams.
Left of course is Janet Bob.
Yes.
Bob Bowie says it's all those gang east side.
That's right, from Gray. They can't see you, Gray.
John C says, what if you put a balloon in there and surround it with foam?
I can't trust the balloon. I mean, I mean, are you saying that because you think I'm having a problem? Because this method is tried and true and works awesome. So if I put a balloon in there, I wouldn't know how far it is from one side or the other because the foam is going to push it to one side. And I think that latex is thin enough, it would actually pop from the heat of this. This way works great. It's not a problem to be solved. This is a method that is tried and true.
Method that definitely works.
I'm going to push this sucker right up against the sides, and I'm going to give it a little bit of time, but that's done. So I'm going to move this.
Not bad.
I'm going to actually take up a little bit of Stan's table and put something right here. Okay? Rue, I want you to grab not this board. I need a flat board. A nice flat piece of wood about this big.
Alright.
Well,
Let's see
sorry
what I
to-
can find.
Sorry to see that horror reading, since her grandfather was rushed to the hospital waiting for update.
Oh no.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I will send as many positive energy vibes your way as I can.
Happy Juju.
Alright, so that's one coat on the teeth. What's next?
I think you got some teeth. But there's still some black shine.
Okay. So put a little bit of eyeshadow under his eye on this eye bag with that same magenta color. You're going to put a little bit on and then kind of rub it off with your finger
So like
so it leaves just a little.
this whole thing? Or
Yes. What makes sense? Do what makes sense. And if you do it wrong, we'll fix it.
Jennifer Pugh says, just finished wrapping presents. I'll reward myself with cookies, but first I'm going to go attack my 14-year-old son with a couple of empty wrapping paper sheets. Listen, if you don't do that, like, I feel like
Yeah.
you're depriving your children of a quality thing in
We
life.
don't do that.
Flatter.
Uh-huh.
That side's good. Yeah.
Laura Beauty says, this looks dodgy. Hand you garbage bag fooling around.
Very
Ta-da!
Michael and Lindsay Kyle says, Mothman looked great yesterday. Lindsay's grandma is from near Point Pleasant. She was super excited watching the film.
We actually need to do a 100 batch route. Yep. And this is probably solid enough we can clean out this container and reuse it.
Realm says, no, I'm sorry, I meant sell it. And if so, how much?
What's the question?
Once you've foam filled it. Let's see.
You can. Some people want them foam.
Lots of orders.
I guess he's wondering if you are going to sell your buck of it once you've made your.
No. My buck I will keep to make more molds down the road.
or at least
Another.
this.
Do a 100 batch for me, sir.
So this is you making a buck.
Yes, I am making a buck.
June Ritchie says buffering has stopped for me, going back to enjoy mode.
Hooray!
Greg Watkins says, for those of us who have not met Greg, could she or someone please introduce her?
We will do it again. Look, that's Gray. She makes that face when you say her name. Gray. Yeah, see? And that is Stacy's stepdaughter. Gray is 7 years old, and she is here to help us.
She's 15 and a half.
That's like 7.
You still use the half.
Thank you so much, guys. Michelle
Adults don't
Schulte
use
says-
halves.
Michelle Schulte says, love the Christmas card from you and Shannon. Thank you.
Hooray! Rue, here's another part A.
We have enough for 100 right now.
Horby says, who's
That's
the
for
new one
sure.
in the shop? That's great.
100. Oh, okay, great.
Great.
130. So.
And we actually have Stan. Okay. We have Stan.
Do it.
You gotta make a peace sign and stick your tongue out the side of your
You
mouth.
gotta do it again.
And like, here's Greg. And Stan. There you go. See? That's how we do things around here.
And
New
we
thing.
created a
John
bag.
C. meant just for the top so you can look at it, or use clear plastic. Just thinking, not telling you what to do. I'll leave now.
Yeah, I was just wondering why you're like, could you do that with it? It works great. I mean, I really don't necessarily want to look at it. I can feel the thickness and stuff, and that's what I'm going for. The foam that we are using is TC266. It is a 3 to 5 pound variable density foam. The density that we put it on is about 3.
Chunky.
That's because somebody didn't shake it enough.
Chunky.
Now I feel called out. That looks good. That looks good.
Good job.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, I need a mixing stick.
Oh, better hurry.
There you go, there you go.
Oh, I got hold the sticky end. Grab me a 1-inch brush, Rue. Whoosh.
Yeah. Ryan David says I'm buffering again. Anyone else? Cat Swiss says I'm sure the buffering has a lot to do with everyone trying to watch the stars tonight online.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Go outside and look at the stars.
Well, it's cloudy. Like, Anthony Pantano says only a buck. What about Tree Fitty?
Tree.
About tree fitting.
Horror Beauty says nice.
Get the boots for
Nice
gay.
to meet you, Gray. I heard
Gray?
a lot about you.
Oh yeah.
Scott Colhart says get the boots for Gray. Oh yeah, the dwarf. They would like come up.
Time
to
to dance.
Or not. They come up to your like thigh.
I kind of want to see.
They're very tall.
I'm wearing, they can't see me, but I'm wearing Alan's sweatshirt and it goes down to my knees.
Chad says Al in the face is not just Gray. My kids do the same damn thing. Missy Jajerski says howdy y'all. Horror Beauty says hi Stan. Can we see the socks?
Okay, I got
You got special socks today.
special socks. These were a gift from Stacy. These are fantastic. These are my new Krampus socks.
Oh, Krampus socks. Oh, Krampus socks.
You're on my crusty feet tonight.
That took a turn for the worse. Oddly enough.
Ron Chubb just inquiring
Oddly
about
enough.
their socks. Stan. There we go.
There we go.
I like tactics.
Focus. Yeah.
Okay, so now, without breathing, I don't want to put that over my stand.
Stacy, thank
Stand
you
will
so
die.
much. These are amazing.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like them.
Love them.
Pat Swift says, how weird is it that Rue is the most adult in the shop tonight? Tom Everett says, it's all about the buck.
Rue is normally the most adult, just not in this way.
Yeah, don't read that.
Oh. It's like, are we gonna move back there where there's fans?
No. Alexa, count down 20 minutes.
Don't go over there.
You have young lungs. You'll be fine.
Thank you, Scott Kohler,
Yeah.
for sharing the link for the expanding
Second
phone.
time. Timing, 40 minutes.
Alexa, did you set a timer?
No.
Alexa, stop.
Is it the 15-minute one?
No, she just said 45 minutes. I don't know what's going on with her.
Greg Watkins says, Alan, what's a reasonable price to pay per pound for lead in your neck of the woods?
Per pound?
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now.
Alexa,
Try
stop.
a little later.
Alexa,
Oh,
stop.
Maybe your internet is having issues. That would be why we're buffering.
Maybe all I mean, there is like a big celestial event, you know?
That's true. All right, price per pound for wet clay.
Okay, so Greg, I don't know of like a big group of really shifty pottery suppliers. It used to be, when I lived in Orlando like 25 years ago, it was 25 cents a pound. But I mean, I buy 50 pounds and it, you know, if it's less than $1 a pound, I think that's high, but it's fine. Okay? It's normally not that much. It's like $35 for a 50-pound box, if I recall.
Yeah, sorry guys, the buffering is a thing that we are.
Yeah, and if you guys are not buffering, you're lucky you. What'd you just do? For the record, never do that. Always leave this A and this one, and that A and that one. Don't combine them.
Okay.
Because there's inconsistency sometimes from batch to batch.
That's
And you want to use all of one, and because also that's my old batch and that's my new batch.
Mm-hmm.
So now you've just put old stuff into the new stuff.
Into the new stuff.
But it's okay because we are going to yeah.
Use it.
Yeah, we're going to use it here
We're going to
soon.
be using a lot of it here shortly.
Horror Beauty says nice stand.
Now, remember that flat board I asked you to get?
Yep. Yep.
Waiting for
What's next on?
I don't know.
Well, yeah. What'd you do next last time?
I.
Tartar.
Oh yeah. What color?
Tartar color. Brown and yellow. Fitty fitty.
Brown.
Brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Black Raft 27 says, stand and give me some socks like that, man.
Casey knows where they're at.
Amazon.
Wow.
If you want to see Rue freak out a little bit, let's watch his face right now. Here's what we're about to pour up.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh.
Thanks. I hate it.
We grab the clay.
Actually, grab the silicone caulk.
Oh, alright.
Is this the Rio?
What?
Is this the Rio?
That is the right yellow.
Look at that in there.
Right.
Yes, that is the yellow of my forefathers and my fathers before me.
Yeah, that's the right yellow.
Ron Shep says, is Rue still growing out the mohawk?
Yeah.
He is.
I
Yes.
don't lie.
Can
No
I
one
see?
has convinced him to be an adult.
Can I see?
Blackcraft 27 says, ALEXA works
If
for
you
government.
promise not to laugh.
Ba-bloop. She's all
You just need some gel.
I have a lot of grease in it right now, so it's proud that.
John C
Wow.
says, we wore those socks 5 size too small. They would cramp us.
That one.
Bob O'Brien says, I set my ALEXA for 20 minutes.
Hooray!
Pinky toe rode 2 sizes that day.
We're
doing
gonna
this so far to the
we're gonna put them up because I want. Do you see that crack? That's 2 boards glued together.
This is true.
If they decide to become unglued together, I want it to not be a big problem for us. So we're gonna tilt this over. Here, Craig. Catch this. It's a rock. All right.
Down the littlest hurdle.
Take this.
Don't drop it.
Carry one of the heaviest molds that we have.
It'll be fine.
You know
She's
what?
strong like, ooh.
Shoot some.
If I had to hold it with my legs, it'd be fine.
Alien. Andy Newman says, my ALEXA is having trouble along with several streaming services. My stupid TV was even having trouble earlier too. So maybe it's not just us.
She says they said stupid TV, like it's not a smart TV.
Yeah. Greg Watkins says, perfect, thank you. 55 pounds for Laguna is what I was off.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Couldn't afford to pay for the smart TV. You know, we went the cheaper.
Okay, Gray, keep holding it up. I want you to rotate that way so I can get to that hole.
There it goes.
Wait, no, you rotate. Leave the mold where it is. See this big hole?
Yeah.
So,
Now we want you to rotate back.
no, did I get the dust out of it?
It's like when you go to
You'll
the
notice as
dentist.
soon as I saw the sprayer, I went this
Stacey, you should not be getting joy out of this.
And yet, here we are.
Yeah, that's where we are. You
Listen,
want me to start?
it's the little things.
Yeah. Stay about an inch off of the hole.
Gregory Haynes says, yay!
What is yay?
Gregory Haynes says, yay, in regards to pouring up the werewolf feet.
Oh.
Your inch and my inch are different. You're not an inch away from that hole.
Oh, you mean to tell me the boys don't have a good handle on how much it inches?
That's very close.
Chad Smith says, yes, I want to see the pouring process that
Don't
way.
stop, don't mess with it, don't mess with it. Just put more on the outside. No, don't spread it around.
Alright.
Chad's excited about seeing the process of pouring this leg.
Dude, and you have to make it touch. Yeah. Keep it right on there. You guys are doing great.
Really brought it up.
You guys are doing awesome work. You guys are doing awesome.
Keep holding it.
Watch that line there, Rue. Ray, don't tilt it over too much. You gotta hold it up in the air. Good time. There
Higher.
you go.
Higher.
There you go.
Don't drop it on the ground. We'll do that.
We're kidding. You don't have to.
Greg Watkins says, I have no idea, but
It's on your board
works
now.
fine here. Oh, Burger Haynes says that's the elusive, mysterious werewolf foot.
This is a werewolf foot.
Rob O'Brien says Rue just needs some knocks for his hair.
Because, okay, now I'm gonna pull it this way
Knots?
and you're gonna like
Gelatin?
scoop a little.
I don't know what Knox
1,
is.
2, 3. Stop. Knots gelatin. Punks used it back in the 80s when
Yeah.
you were a child. Lean back.
Oh, yeah, Knox for mine. I know it. Yeah. I always used egg whites.
Then do it back
I was
then.
the even more ghetto version.
You can't do it back then.
Cat Swift says, Alan, watch your gingerbread man video today. Really need the chuckles.
Oh. Boy, that was from like the 70s. That was a while ago.
Ross Richard says Rue looks like Ogre from the Nerds franchise with that hair.
I do.
Blackout 27
Oh,
says,
good.
it's all good, Rue. Rock that mohawk, brother.
It's a fabulous mohawk.
Here. Now, hey, remember what we had you
Pardon me.
do last time on the tartar?
Make sure it curls. It curves. It's hard to curve this brush.
I'm sure at Transworld or one of the next conventions I go to, I'll probably actually put up my mohawk for it.
Tom Everard says to truly rock the mohawk, one must shave his back hair into one also.
I didn't have that much back hair. I'm sorry for you.
Lies. Lies.
No lies. I am not hairy like super hairy guy.
So I had a friend who was taking Rogaine because he was very worried about his hair loss.
Yeah.
And the product that he was using was like a thick gel.
Right, hang on, Greg.
And when he rinsed it out of his hair, he would just let it run down his back. Like, because it runs right down your spine.
Yeah.
And he grew hair down his spine. And it was very weird. We called him Bebop.
Razor back. I don't think that's gonna split, dude.
You might be right.
It's like, I say that because it's not moving down here even.
Anthony
even in the
Pantano
middle.
says, and you say you don't want kids.
He's a dad. I think that's why I was first recognized on this channel, but he's a dad.
Bob Bowie says Alan is enjoying
That's
his
not
way
gonna
too much.
split. Like at all.
Okay.
So you're feeling good about it being more solid, man?
Like that was in there and that did not move. Loud.
Are we okay?
Is anyone deaf?
Is it secret?
I did a little bit of tripperage.
I'm surprised I wasn't the one who.
And I was coming over here for a reason.
They're gonna hear every bit of that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, I hadn't realized that we started gluing the chin on these. Yeah, I always glue.
Chin on.
Oh, glue the chin on the other one.
No, I didn't. I just put hair on the outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So don't glue the chin.
Nope.
Okay.
You are just about done. Once you do the drag hair forward a little bit, you run a little bit of caulk here, drag this hair into it, you're good.
And it's this way too. How about that? I can have it here. Ready to go.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
This is drawing way too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gray, I want you to put a ratchet strap around this so we can ratchet strap this down to the table.
Oh, you're about to learn.
Yeah. You're gonna learn a thing. Here we go.
It's a very important life skill. I'm saying.
All right, so see this piece? You got to pull this back. You got to pull this back, and that allows that to spin freely, or else it's locked. And now this can come out.
Brandon D says, evening all.
Hello, Brandon D.
Hello. Out of the hole.
What?
I'm protecting myself.
Take this, and we're going to go underneath of here. We're going to go underneath and be very flat, okay?
This
Mm-hmm.
all the way.
Yeah. There we go.
He says, is it just me or is the video / audio echoing?
Did you do something?
Hey guys, is the audio echoing? Is the audio
Yes.
echoing? That is my question.
Hello.
And the sound is one of the first things to go, by the way, when the that I will turn this off.
Kid, she's a
Okay, if you have an echo, then I would like for you to say, I have an echo. So tell me, I have an echo. Because saying yes, I don't.
My ears are bleeding, but it's good. You're loud because you're right up on it.
Way loud.
Would someone say, I do not have an echo, or
They
I
also
need all of the words, not just yes?
might be experiencing some delay. Ron Shep says my ears are bleeding, but it's good.
Yes, he said that a few seconds ago.
Yes.
But I need a current up-to-date.
Oh no. So they're just now catching up to the knocking it on the ground.
Okay, I have no idea how far behind they are.
I know.
So, but look, we've got audio levels.
Yeah, yeah.
So the mic is working. Okay, can you actually not hear? Because I'm trying to diagnose problems. If you actually have no audio because of a sound, let me know. I need someone to tell me.
Good night, Anthony Pantano. Be back later to watch the replay.
I need someone to tell me, yes, it is echoing. No, it is not echoing.
That's
To pet that dog.
If you don't, I will. Put it out there.
That is part of our duties here, Alan. You've established that dog needs pettings and he needs to do.
This puppy is so cute. I found a spot. I found a spot.
Oh, is that a beller? A beller?
Okay, I hear no echo. The word no does not. Do you mean no echo?
no echo. Gotcha.
Okay.
No echo here.
And you
Line
guys are a
before.
good 45 seconds to a minute behind of what's actually happening in the shop.
Lanky Thor says, teach them right. This is so awesome. Great job, Alan Gray.
They said you're doing a great job.
Aw, thank you.
They said it because they know I won't.
He won't.
It might have been echoey because you were next to the mold.
I don't know.
You're gonna hate me.
No longer echoing. Thought it was echoing before tripping the cord. Now it sounds okay. That's what
Okay,
it says.
so
Just a new sound, slightly different than the old mic.
it also could simply be connection. Because bad connection, they're going to lose the audio first. So,
The audio? Who's the
Yeah.
audio?
Them adios.
hey there, Eddie.
Yeah, we're not behind on the comments. The video is delayed. Yeah, that's quite a bit of delay.
Yeah, that's a good bit of delay.
Thank you guys for letting us know.
We're going to need a screwdriver and a screw
Okay.
to go into wood.
Gotcha. Alice is known as the I don't care kind.
Don't do that.
That's cheap. I don't need that.
They're by the door out there.
Tom Everett says, I blame it on Gray. It's always the new person's fault.
So what's happening here is I've ratchet strapped this down to a board, and I have a little bit of slide happening. There, right there. Straight up and down. Probably would have got that.
That's not a screwdriver.
But,
Greg Watkins says, from ratchet strapping with Gray, there was no echo and audio has been interrupted since then.
It's
We're
either
back.
an impact driver.
oh, well, for a second I turned it off and then I turned it back on because you guys were telling me there was an echo. So in order to fix it, I turned off the mic and then I turned back on the microphone. So,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just have a big delay.
yes.
Sorry, guys.
Now I can see no echo.
Somebody was just standing in front of the camera.
That was great. Greg was standing in front of the camera.
Me? Where's
Yeah.
the camera?
Over here. When you were standing right here, you were blocking the camera.
Oh. It's because I was petting a dog.
Marissa K says, hi, Gray.
Hi,
That was just a flash drive-by.
Marissa! That's my best friend.
Jennifer Pugh says, that's quite a smell on that look. Well, hey.
Hey, you got it.
That's actually what I wanted to happen. Can you grab this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like perfect. That's good. That's good. Because now I can strap it down.
Yeah.
I couldn't strap it down. We had too much.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
East
don't want to walk on that screw.
But
Yeah.
that's how tight we are down now. Now take the call.
That scares me so bad.
What
This is
happened?
why I haven't gone to dark hour yet.
Oh, the noise of that cracking scared you?
It scared me really bad. I remember the station.
Jake gave her the tour. She's only been through the lights on tour.
Yeah.
And just Jake messing with her the whole time scared the Jesus out of both of them. Her and her sibling.
Hashtag the Jesus.
I was just.
Blackcraft27 says it was echoing because of Stan's socks. Scarecrow77 says, what are you molding?
So we're pouring up. We are pouring up a werewolf foot. If you look at this mold, it looks a bit like a chicken leg. That is
You
the,
may want to
the
pull
werewolf
our
foot.
camera back a
And
bit.
easily the hardest mold to pour in this shop.
Yes, handily.
What you guys missed is that Gray just did the tongue thing and the hand up just because she thought the camera might have whizzed by her. She didn't want to miss the opportunity. Isn't that right, Gray? Yeah.
Riot Demon says, how is this werewolf leg going to be used? Covering a stilt?
Yes, it's covering a jumping stilt.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yes. I feel very good about this now.
I'm not sorry.
It's a good thing they can't see me doing the dance because I don't know it.
Gray, did you know that silicone caulk tastes like cotton candy?
I'm not gonna try that.
I wasn't saying try it, I'm just letting you know that it tastes like that.
I saw where that
I
was
feel,
going. I
feel
have siblings.
terribly about whatever kind of cotton candy you got into previously because that may have been insulation, Alan.
I don't even like cotton candy anymore since the incident.
Hey, Alan,
Yeah.
you should tell everyone why you don't like milk duds.
All right, so I don't like milk duds because they look like whoppers, which have malt in them, and I don't like malt because one time when I was going to get a milkshake, me and my friend Jim, we were getting frozen custard, and they asked if I wanted malt in my shake, and I'm like, I don't know what. And my friend Jim was like, yeah, I love malt. Yeah, put malt in mine for sure, extra malt. And I'm like, well, it must be good. Can I taste it so I know if I want it? Because I already like chocolate shakes. I don't know if I want to add something to something that I like in case I don't like that thing. So I said, can I just try some malt? And they looked at me weird and they're like, well, it's a powder. And I said, okay, just hand me a spoonful of the powder. And they did, and I ate a spoonful of malt powder, and now it turns out I don't like malt, or as a flavor. I do not enjoy it. It is ungood.
I just think it's still hilarious that he won't eat milk duds because they look like Whoppers.
They look like Whoppers, and I don't like Whoppers.
Jesus, gonna have to call him early night? Be safe, all.
Okay.
Good night, Misty.
So, Rue, let's grab a bucket of latex.
We must be getting close up either, because Robert Bryan says I don't like malt either. Yuck.
I love
Jennifer
malt.
Hughes says you're like that one bean.
Oh,
Oh.
malts are awesome.
Time cut up.
Yes, I am a mean uncle. That's my job.
Courtney Boozer says hello, everyone. My connection is jicky, but from what I can see, it looks awesome.
This looks like a big chicken foot. Ooh.
Yeah. Alan, what's that thing you want?
I was echoing.
What's that thing you want?
Latex?
Respect.
Cat Swift says this is beyond bizarre. Now the chat and the video.
One. It is. They do seem to be pretty much in sync.
Robert Bryan says 20-minute alarm is going off. So remember we had a 20-minute alarm set for. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that. Beast mode.
Cassandra Nealander says chocolate malt is my fave. I even have a cookie recipe that has it in it.
I love going to, what's that place that does the hamburgers and shakes?
Brahms.
Brahms. Get
Yeah.
the chocolate malt. Oh, those are great.
See, I don't like malt, but I like chocolate milkshake.
You gotta order it and then wait for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like so thick you can't even
Oh yeah.
like mess with it.
Or get a spoon.
I'm usually driving. I
Can't drive and use a spoon?
driveway.
I asked them to mix it thin, and if they hand me a spoon, I think they failed at making a shake. Out of the way, Peck.
Surprise.
Man, I like saying
What's
that.
that?
Backside people.
What's that?
And
No idea.
I have so many chicken songs I can play.
That's true.
One of them's her fault.
I take the entire blame.
Renegade is just stuff.
Where did they go? I don't know. Where did they go?
Scarecrow 77 says next tell her the walls are filled with cotton candy. Yeah, see, I think Ella just ate insulation. That's
I just
what-
ate a bunch of lead paint chips as a kid.
Yeah, seems legit.
Was that a thing?
You are drunk. And when you are drunk, you forget I am the leader.
When they put lead.
Ann Argo Davies says, how much training do most people need to learn to walk on stilts? I feel like we probably
So you don't fall down.
Okay, so
Hi.
stilt walking is one of those things that most people do not require a lot of training to learn how to walk on stilts. You stand them up in a hallway, they can kind of take a few steps and kind of take a couple more after that and start to get their balance out. Or you'll put them up on stilts and they'll just walk across the room and move and be fine and absolutely normal. Or you'll put them up on two steps. So stilt walking is just kind of one of those things. Do you have good balance already? Can you roller skate? Can you do those type of things already? If you can, you'll probably be good on stilts. If you can't, you might not be.
You have latex? All right.
Finn Godwolf says butterscotch malt my favorite. Ross Richard asked, what's with the soda bottle?
You're gonna see.
Oh, okay, so this is an air would get trapped here, and it also will aid in pouring out. So that's what this is for. So go ahead and pour me in a little bit. I'll be the tipper, you be the pourer.
Graffy UK says, Gray, are you getting paid tonight? 20.
Time is 8:48 p.m.
All right,
Have a
we're
good
gonna do.
night.
Chad Smith says, ugh, spinning wheel of death. Sorry,
happens.
guys.
Stop. So now we're hoping that we don't see any leaks down here out of the bottom. And right now I don't see any leaks out of the bottom. So the whole bottom of this is open. Would you move those two drinks because they're right in the way of mine seeing the screen?
Yes.
The whole bottom of this is open, but we have caulked it down to a board and we have ratchet strapped the board up to the bottom. So We've done about as much as we can. Rue, can you go ahead and paint up the rest of the way? And about every 15 minutes, we'll have to splash some up there.
Yep.
Gray, we're going to set up to airbrush now.
You ready?
Oh,
Right.
You're gonna learn how to airbrush.
Didn't I just learn how to airbrush?
This is gonna be a different
Different
kind of
airbrush.
airbrush.
Real airbrush.
Jumpy there, babe.
You and the screaming.
That wasn't a scream, that was a gasp.
Blackcraft 27 says, is the Coke bottle there to release air bubbles in the mold?
Yes, yes it is. And we do have to keep monitoring. Stan, why don't you go ahead and pull the genie out
Okay.
and get cracking on that genie.
Bella smacked
Got that
my
other thing.
foot.
Mike Tersnacki says,
Yeah.
we go through about 1,000 pounds of sugar making cotton candy last season. Dang.
Wow, that's a lot of sugar.
Yes.
A
If
lot
I
of
look
cotton
at what
candy.
she's gonna hit my foot.
That's like a lot of cotton candy. Holy mackerel. Imagine how much cotton candy 1,000 pounds of sugar would do.
Chad Smith says, since the bottom is on wood, how long till it? I imagine it takes longer since it isn't against
Good job.
plastic.
I do not want the wood I want the bottom to be open, because that's where the stilt foot's gonna go. So I'm not, it doesn't, I don't need to congeal there. I'm gonna let this go the standard 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Alexa, countdown. 2.5 hours.
Tom Everard says, good job on the teeth, Gray.
Thank you.
Scarecrow 77 says, is that a green mumra?
Alarm for what time?
It's a green mumra that is going to be a trap jaw.
Alexa, set an alarm for 10:40.
Alarm for what time?
Alexa, stop. She's having trouble tonight.
She is.
She's
Alexa, set an alarm for 10:40 p.m.
You want me to just say?
Alarm set for 10:40 p.m.
She got it.
Where do you want to set this up?
Flying Cook Thor says, good job on the painting, Gray.
Wherever you want to sculpt, yeah.
Thank you.
You got a little cracky.
I don't know if I have to yell, but.
Jennifer Pugh. Hey,
How bad?
Hey, stop.
Oh, yeah.
Alexa, set a 10-minute timer.
Oh, no, that's the good one.
Second timer.
Yep.
10
Still,
minutes.
water,
Fine.
more
Starting
play. You're
now.
good.
That was fine. It's all fine.
This is
I'm
fun.
excited.
Everything's
Your
great.
first airbrush foray.
I've learned so much today.
Okay, well, you're not done.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't wait till 2 in the morning. You
Night's
got-
still
you got
young,
time.
baby. Night's still young. 8:51. I know. Goes by fast, right? Flies when you're having fun.
Still have a... Alexa, how much time left on timers?
You have 2 timers. A 40-minute timer with about 5 minutes and 40 seconds left and a 10-minute timer with about 9 minutes and 20 seconds left.
So that means that those timers was the other one that was going.
Okay, great.
Good night, Ryan Demon. Heading out.
The Riot Demon, throw back the bottle of beer.
Jennifer Pugh says, no.
Pardon me?
It's alright.
Actually, he made that bucket that's already there.
Look at that mask. You painted that mask.
I did that. I did that.
You did that.
Some of it you did right.
Hey, not too bad for your second one you were done any kind of painting on.
They can't see my face, but.
You did get some white on this lip, but
We have
it's
to
okay.
fix it.
We'll fix it in post.
Hey,
Watch where
don't
the
stand in
camera
front of
is.
the camera.
Yeah. Where's your face now? Your tongue out.
The dog.
Kids in your gang sign.
Your face is your, it's the teenage girl gang thing.
I got the next thing to teach Gray too.
Oh,
What?
Dumping wall.
you're gonna go help Rue? Is it time? All right,
Which do I do?
go help Rue. Come back to this.
Okay, bye Bella.
Dumping. Wolfman 2020.
Scarecrow 77 says, good job, Shorty.
Short round. Okay. I'm now set up. Hey Rue, it'll collect in that chin, so make sure the back of the head is what's on the bucket, not the chin.
Ken Zarish says, looks good, Gray.
Thank you.
She has done what we're about to do.
she's excited to get to learn how to use the airbrush because she wants to be able to do airbrush makeup.
Cool. What you guys missed was Rue spilling a good amount of latex in the other room.
It wasn't that much.
Pat Swift says you need to be thick-skinned to be a shop monkey. Not much praise and a whole lot of grief. Good life prep.
Lots of grief.
So much grief.
God, so much grief.
I've had Alan wipe more latex than that
What's-
on my arms.
What's awesome about shop work, though, is that you can see when you do a good job. Like, you see it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to say you did a good job painting this, because you look at it, that's pretty good painting.
Chad Smith says, I'm a little bummed. Wife said she didn't get metamorphosis for me because she wanted me to have multiple gifts and not just one. Nice of her, but now I have to buy it.
My favorite dog.
Scarecrow 77 says she's a better artist than I am.
Alright, so come over here.
My favorite dog.
Don't stand right in front of the camera, because they need to see too.
Alright, other
You
side.
come around this way. So, thanks.
Alright,
And
what
if
do you
you don't know, watch camera. You gotta test. And make sure it's coming out and how thick is it coming out. How much comes out depends on how fast you move. Watch this.
Huh? Oh. I was like, there's like water. They're back there.
No. And what I want you to do when you do it, see how I hit all these lines?
Thank God Wolf says, damn it, Rue.
What did I do now? Oh, the spill?
Yeah.
It was not a bad spill.
What's that?
Mm-hmm.
It was
Very
very
I've kind of done the upper because I'm taller than you. See how much it changes it?
Yeah, make it for a table to put the food
And now you do all of these lines under here, but don't be afraid to pick it up and move it. Watch the camera so your head's not in the way. It's not, but I'm just saying, watch it. And you know, like get a little bit of shading under the lip, under this, these lines here. Get the jaw line. You got to put a jaw line in there. All right.
And you saw how quick he was moving. Let's say practice on the back of the head.
Now you can practice on the back of the wall.
That's okay, we can paint back over to you.
Yep. I know somebody with paint teeth. I'll make them fix it.
Greg Watkins says, I'm always so thankful for you for sharing your craft with us. Work comes early in the morning, so I have to say goodnight before I go. I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Greg. Thank you. Hey, you heathens in the back. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
And feel free to pick it up and move it, remember?
I'm just watching. I'm ready to coach. You need.
Check those the curves by the mouth. The corner of the mouth. And the corner of the mouth. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Or what's the second one you poured up?
That's the terrapin.
Oh, God.
That's for me. Okay, should be ready to
There you go. And hit the curves in the ear.
Here?
Yeah.
Hey, Rue. You move all these buckets over to there. I think that's for 10 minutes.
Line Quick Thor says, you got this, Greg.
Alexa, stop.
Those lines under the chin there.
We had 40 minutes, we had 10 minutes. I guess that must have been another 10 minutes.
There,
Alexa,
right
stop.
in front of the camera. So turn your subject.
a jaw, so it's just contour.
Yep, contour. Cat Swift says she has such a serious look on her face. Someone remind her it's fun.
Did you guys just see that happen?
Smooth. Well, it's good that you're pretty.
So
Excuse me, when you're done with that,
Get the ammonia out of my eyeball.
move Beast Man over to the corner of the table we just cleared.
Bob Bowie says, also have to go, but love the energy Gray brought to the stream tonight.
1 second, I got a goober in my eyeball.
Oh, go look in the mirror. You have latex in your eye.
I know.
Go look in the mirror.
I think he's telling you to go fix it.
What do you think I'm over here for?
Oh, he already came to the part.
All the grins.
I think
That
you
looks
did
good.
it all.
I know.
Come look in the mirror. You have latex in your eye. I know.
Oh, you just see to get it out.
Maybe outside of the nose,
Like here?
like around that crease, the nose crease.
That?
Here.
Like that.
Beast mode is going to go over here, Rube.
Yep.
All right.
Is that it? Should I do it right here? I really don't want that to be very large, but he's kind of scary.
Fix that tooth you got green on.
And you want to hang that up on the edge there so that top part doesn't dump
Oh.
over. There you go. Sure. And fix your tooth. Ross Richard says she's adorable.
You're half right. See that cool flippy action?
Now,
Flippy camera action.
we want to crack this open. No, I'm going to try and pull it without cracking it open. All these cracks in the mold, that makes it harder.
I thought I said
Well,
it
to be
was
fair,
fine.
that mold is
Stand.
after this is hopefully retired. Alan's talking about standing in front of the camera and all.
Oh, I have a good spot.
This mold has seen some things. Mostly what it looks like fall off the table.
Yeah.
Love it. Good.
Food? Where? Huh?
Get that sucker apart, Rube. Let's get that out of there.
There she was.
Doing a great job, Rube.
Figured it out.
I wasn't kidding about the Shannon food, was I?
I don't even like how sort of
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's food you generally don't eat or not. If Shannon makes it, you eat it.
Yeah. And it's magical.
Probably should eat the aluminum foil though. Or not. What is that?
I don't know if Shannon made it.
All right. Excellent connection. Good.
Hooray! While Rue is pulling that mold, I'm doing another splash up on the knee.
Chad Smith says, come on, Rue, make it Rue the day it met you.
Never heard that one before, have you?
Nope.
Do you need another set
Brand
of hands?
new. First time anyone's ever said that.
Do you need another set of hands?
Thank you.
I think it would help if we made some grunting noises.
Mike Duenas says, looks like someone forgot to eat his Wheaties. Cat Swift says, that's why it got so quiet. Shannon brought
There's
food.
Shannon brought food.
There's a lot of cracks in this mold, and turns out
That
Is
grabs,
latex?
that grabs the latex.
Really in there. Okay, I think the front can come off actually.
Okay, we pull the bucket out from under it. Lift it up.
Yep.
Jennifer Pugh says you can do it. Scarecrow 77 says you can do it.
Taking my teeth out.
I got to
There wasn't holding in front of
Nothing.
Your wife must know that this is magical.
She does.
us. I shall tell her.
She put the magic in it.
Chad Smith says, what can I say? I'm super original.
Got the magic in me.
Jennifer Pugh says, Roo, Roo, Roo.
And yeah, there.
You got it?
There she blows.
Couple pieces of that mold.
Got a beast man.
Nice. But that is,
She's pretty.
And
yeah. Wow, nice. And that's with burlap in it, and that burlap just ripped. So,
Yeah.
hey, look at that.
Or
But
Beauty says, go Roo, yeah.
that is what we needed right there. I'm showing you guys them eating sandwiches.
Jennifer Pugh says, it's a beaut, Clark.
So now we're going to trim this. We're going to trim this up, and we'll remold it so that it's a one-piece mold. Trim the old flash.
Lion
sucker.
Thor says, you got this, Roo. Scarecrow 77 says, do they even make Wheaties anymore?
yes.
I think they do.
Lion Thor says, good job, Roo.
Thank you all.
The camera's
Wait.
on, so it can still see as long as you turn it down.
Never mind that. I'll sit here and trim this. While everyone else eats.
Here. I'm not using those scissors. You go eat.
I only gave Ellen that look because I knew you already had a sandwich.
Hey, Ray, pour the green ink from that airbrush into here. Take this lid off first before you touch the airbrush. And then pour what's left in that color cup into there. And then run the airbrush until nothing comes out. Just shoot it down with the paper.
I got some
Old man mode
It's fine.
activate.
This is fine.
Dad mode.
That was the first comment I ever made on this channel. Look at Dad. Let me put your glasses on.
Chad Smith says, did she really just dad? Shame on you, Gray. That's so 2 years ago.
You did like Regina George to me.
She's a
Called
dad.
out by another dad on the feed. It's not even your dad.
Wow. I have some beef with him now.
We got beef.
They're gonna rumble. She starts snapping aggressively at you. Run.
I will do that.
Everybody's got beef, but nobody's got pork.
Wash the beef.
I got chicken with you.
Okay. Everything's coming out. Ellen, so when we first come up,
Yeah, so open it up all the way, that little screwy thing on the front.
this,
No, underneath.
this.
Yeah, open it all the way up. Yep, that's the right way. See if anything comes out now.
Hey,
There you go.
There you go. Chad's Scarecrow 77 says room went beast mode on beast mode.
He did.
Hey. Write your name on there, Gray.
Yeah, it said, Smith, my kids still do the dab, but they say they're doing it ironically.
Yeah.
Was there ever a time that you weren't doing it ironically?
The sincere dab.
No.
Oh, yeah, there you get some green out of there.
Yeah.
And now all this extra flashing is just from where the mold was cracked. So,
Bonus flashing.
yeah, there's more to trim on this.
Chad Smith says, of course they are. My kids have said the same thing. Kids are weird.
I second that.
True fact.
I am a child. You are weird.
Yeah.
We are the world.
We are the squirrels.
Great, never heard that song.
What song?
That's why I'm older than Gray is.
I'll tell you about it on the way home.
Are you gonna finish listening to Avenue Q?
Yes, we are. She's like, we're gonna listen to musicals on the way over here. And I was like, yeah, we are. Put on Avenue Q. She's like, what? What is
Never
this?
mind.
Is that not a musical to you, Gray?
It is.
It's a musical. It's just very interesting.
It's inappropriate.
You've shown me worse.
That's true.
It makes it sound real bad.
This live stream will be used in court one day.
I didn't hear nothing. I got some.
Neither did the rest of the creepers.
That's right.
Rufus is starting to start.
Jennifer Pugh says, my kids also used to do that floss thing every second of the day.
One of my favorite musical moments is in Mean Girls in the 10-year revenge party and Davey goes,
Good time off. I knew it.
Cat Swift says, Rue said the mold had many cracks and would be retired. Couldn't you fix the cracks and use the mold again?
I could, but I can also make a new mold with no cracks.
Rue, can you hit the low? Can you hit the low?
What?
Hit the low.
I bet your son can.
I have no idea what you're doing.
Try to hit the low.
Or Rue says, no one heard a thing,
Hit the low?
Stacy. Graffy UK says, Alan, how did the Krampus mask you were making out of EVA foam turn out?
I'm put
Good. I think Shannon posted pictures of it on the Creepers page today.
Those pictures turned out just glorious. I mean, not that it wasn't a thing to behold in person, but those pictures are tight.
Yeah, they still didn't do the thing as much justice as it did in the light.
I like to stop.
They're beautiful, beautiful pictures, but remember, you were still dancing right beside the microphone. Scoot and scooch you make.
Scoot and scooch.
Scoot and
Well, at
scooch.
least they know that I'm doing TikTok dances.
I don't think they can name them by sound.
Gray, do you have a TikTok channel?
I do not have a TikTok account. I have one for watching, but it's only for like a week, and then I have to delete it before my mother finds out.
She says on a live TV show.
Yeah, you just said that on video, by the way.
My kids
I
do.
hate to tell you this.
Here's
And now-
hoping nobody shares this with her.
Now, Gray, you owe me free labor, or I will share this.
Oh no!
That's right.
Haven't I already given you enough free labor?
No.
Line Cook Thor says, for $50, I see nothing. Jasmine says, my
Alan
kids,
is not past
right?
blackmailing children.
Jasmine says, my kids do so many TikTok dances, I have to tell them to stop still talking.
Stacey does TikTok dances too. I'm not the only one. I catch her doing them.
Yeah. Jennifer Pugh says, yeah, I get tired of Googling the weird stuff my kids do. It's nice though, you know, a line into the youth culture.
I teach her so many words. Or she'll use them and I'll be like,
Totally-
uses weird
Totally lit, fam.
oh!
Oh,
Disgusting.
so nice. I really enjoy that. Cat Swift says, Alan, so would you resculpt the whole thing to remake the mold? What criteria has you decided to do rather than fix the cracks? Just trying to get a feel for it.
So, what I did was we poured one up, and you can see where the cracks are. You can see where the cracks are. And
Hey, don't rush them.
Gray just scared the dog by running at it to get a hug. Because
She's
she
very
doesn't
much-
understand animals.
She is Elmira.
Okay.
Right.
So you can see all of these cracks here.
Oh my
in it.
god, tiny person coming.
Greg, sit on the floor. Just sit butt on the floor.
There you go.
And there
No
you
cover.
go.
Prepare for
Now there you
attention.
go.
There you go.
All right.
Good
So what? And then we foamed it. So it's gonna hold itself up. New is I'm actually going to mold this again as a one-piece mold. Yeah.
One piece?
Great. Are you afraid of the dogs now?
No, they're just getting some aggressive snuggles in there.
Let's quality snuggle in there, guys.
Am I?
Chad's missed a spell check. I keep telling him to stop.
Just
TikTok.
pet 'em.
There you go.
Just pet 'em.
Bring your dude.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy.
They're
Come here.
sniffing very aggressively.
They're not sniffing aggressively. They're sniffing.
Sniffing very aggressively.
It was an aggressive squirrel.
Some vigorous sniffing.
I did not.
Hey, Ru,
I was.
remember that time that I took over doing this for you?
Yeah,
I
You
still
should
thought
take it away
right?
from me.
do that thing
Intense.
where we switched doing that.
You know that thing where you,
No, not the base, just this extra flash.
Chad Smith says, when my kids use a new word, I use it as often as I can so it's going to stop.
Alan, you know that thing where you,
Well,
Make
sometimes
my thing
say
up,
something is the right.
Yeah,
I can do
and
it. You
it's
can do
weird.
it.
You want that over there? Okay.
Use the right, and then I'm like, know that word.
Chad Smith says, I now describe everything as being sus and that I love their fit.
Okay, Chatterbeam is gone.
Cat Swift says, so you'll use that to make the mold and not start over with a resculpt. Okay, now I understand.
Right.
Morgan says, that's the normal doggy state, not even close to aggressive. You might have been using aggressive hyperbolically.
No one's surprised.
And
Jing.
Stacy uses an English major word again.
Take a shot every single time
Yes,
Stacy
hyperbolically
uses
is definitely an English major word.
Take a shot every single time Stacy
was
uses
basically a
English
guy's screen, so I got this.
Good night, Ken Zarish.
Good night, Ken.
So I got that for the front. And that guy for the side.
Chatterbeam is gone.
Okay.
Because you're funny.
The only difference really being the chin control.
I found out today
It
that
basically
it
was just a
scares
normal
Stacy
looking
when
guy,
I trim
screen
masks
with a much longer
from the
chin.
inside.
Yeah, makes me
It
noise.
had like a tattoo, like a bird mark.
You're so
Scar.
cute. If only everyone could understand how adorable you are.
Well, everyone understands.
It's just the best.
We all totally understand how adorable it
The
is.
soft chops. Oh.
Now, don't use the foam as your guide. Make sure you're using the outside route.
Oh yeah.
Outside. I feel like that's a song.
And that one way too skinny.
Doggy. Doggy. How cute. It's not an English major word. I know that word. It's totally not an English major.
Yeah, that's from Andy. Andy Newman says that's not an English major word. I know that word. Totally not an English major.
You're still read 3 books a week.
That is true.
Does not count.
If you, I don't know if you've been to our house, but we have maybe
That flat line.
10 bookshelves.
That's what I'm
I have been to your house.
It's a lot of
Remember,
books.
I met you at your house. First time.
You did?
Turns out.
I have no memory.
Yeah, 'cause that was what I was looking at the first
I
time.
think the dog is
Basically,
like
I made a job and just ended.
I don't know what gives me this
And
idea.
the chin bone, it's just like Kevin.
Oh God. Oh no.
I need to grab something.
Just got that.
No. No. Oh.
Stan, would you move the camera to see your sculpt?
Does he say that?
So here's the gin that we started, what, like 2 weeks ago? And it was kind of cracked, got a little dry, so doing some patching work and digging back on, trying to make it look like an actual thing.
Line Cook Thor says thumbs up, creepers.
Oh God. Oh gosh.
So,
Okay.
yeah, you see it kind of,
I want you to eat this. Pepsi,
Never
yucky
gets
foam.
cracked. It's got 3 cards, so it's just wetting it back down, adding a little more flavor to it. And, trying to get it a little more mellow out. One of the things-
Stan, you did a great job of organizing the sculpting tools.
Thank you. One of the things was what I was having to learn doing that, you guys watched a couple weeks ago, basically the jaw, this is the rest of the reference picture. The jaw had literally just was vertical, there's no like jaw bone to it. So that's getting beefed up. Oh, for a while.
You're a little quiet.
Sorry, I'm so used to, okay, starting over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same song, second verse.
Here we go. So this
Could
is
you
the
guys
gin.
hear? Could you guys hear Stan talking?
Yeah, I can't hardly hear what Sam's saying.
Sorry about that. Forgot we had to move mics.
I'm
Andy
amazed
says,
you could hear him at all.
When we moved to Germany, the movers had to take 2-foot lockers full of
So this is the
books in my
gin
office. I have
that
one
we
more.
started like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, something like that. So Alan is fixing it. Because what I did, I filled the mouth back in because it had some major chiclet teeth going on. And the anatomy of the jaw had it running where, this is a reference picture from the side, the way I had originally done it, he had no jaw bone. It was sort of cheeks, and then it went straight into this vertical Joker kind of a face.
For the record, I love the stiffness of this clay right now.
1980 says, I thought it was the Peanuts teacher.
Can anyone name her name?
Mrs. Krabappel.
Nope.
I didn't think any of them had names.
Yes. Mrs. or Charlie Brown's teacher had a specific name. Can anyone name it? I want to be impressed.
They're all on Google right now, Rue.
I know. We're cheating. I can do it without Googling. Because it was trivia for that question one day. I've always remembered it. Why would anyone need to know that? Now I know that forever.
Chad Smith says, looks like a good stiffness for detail.
It is. We're getting there. Yes.
Excuse me.
Is your gin picture in this lot? Put it in there. I want that in there too.
Scott
my
Bullard
wife.
says Miss Othmar.
Miss who?
Miss Offmar.
Well, Rue, what do you think it is?
That is not the one I know.
Josh Newman says, hi everyone.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh Newman.
Blackcraft
No
27
relation.
says, do you like the hardness of the clay right now, or do you prefer a little softer?
This is wonderful. This is actually really nice.
Yeah, stop that.
Mothman.
The name of the teachers that I know.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we've got Mrs. Donovan.
Uh-huh.
They're just
Scarecrow-
loose wires.
Scarecrow 77
Yeah,
says she had
it's not attached to anything.
Mrs. Wormwood. The one that I know.
Yes, I will send Stan.
1980
Stan.
says, who's excited for letters to Satan on sci-fi?
Go with Shannon. Help
Stan, you
her.
have a nice old
That does look good.
Yes.
There you go, thanks.
Well, yeah, he's going to wire it up
Anyone
though.
hasn't seen the preview for that, they basically did
I just need it for the picture.
Yeah, but
yeah.
It doesn't even have a
accidental
clicker on it, does it?
story.
It does, but to the wiring colors. And I just moved it, I just barely moved it.
Both Scott Kohler and John C. and Horror Beauty say Donovan.
What'd you hear, Rue?
Mrs. Wormwood. What I always knew it was. That was the answer in trivia.
I thought that was
Maybe.
the
Trying to be wrong.
Muppets home? I don't know. Jennifer Hughes says, I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, all.
Good night, Jennifer.
Did you guys look that up and get Mrs. Donovan? Not really. I'm sure.
Alexa, what was Charlie Brown's teacher named?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Miss Offmar, wah wah.
Miss Offmar.
That was the other one. Interesting. Today on Rue is Wrong.
I love this show. Are you asking for a dog over there,
Yes.
Gray? Nice.
Horror Beauty says, teacher was Miss Offmar. Miss Halverson was Miss Offmar's replacement. Blackcraft 27 says, if this mask didn't have a nose bed, it would look like Lord Voldemort. Oops, I said his name.
Okay.
So whose teacher was Mrs. Wormwood?
Google it.
I thought she was one of the teachers from The Simpsons.
There was Mrs. Krabappel was Bart's teacher, and then Lisa's teacher was, it wasn't Wormwood.
Chad Smith says, I plan on taking a vacation from making stuff till the 1st, but watching you work is making me feel guilty. I might not make it to the 1st before I sculpt again.
Why are you taking a vacation from making stuff?
Andy Newman says, I'm not saying anything.
What did you do wrong?
Miss Hoover was Lisa's teacher.
Oh, you're right. Blackcraft 27 says, the magic school bus? Is that the teacher you're talking about?
Mrs. Fizz. No. Frizzle. Mrs. Frizzle. That was her name. No.
Scott Colhart says, Miss Othmar is often assumed to be Charlie Brown's teacher. In a strip from the mid-1960s, it's revealed that Charlie Brown's teacher's name is Mrs. Donovan. However, Charlie Brown sometimes shows up in Miss Othmar's classroom. 1980 says, looks like Ash from Army of Darkness.
Yeah, it's
Calvin
getting
and Hobbes, there we go.
it's getting that look.
Calvin and Hobbes teacher was
Yeah.
Mrs. Wormwood?
Yeah.
Okay, your dangerously
Wow.
close to a new level of nerd.
Yep, like the cat switch.
It's a real thing. Level of nerd.
I think you should.
Listen, I'm one level up away from getting to bump some stats, so. Mike Cherzenowski says, no.
No.
Hey, why don't you take the dogs over there to their blankets? What place they go so they're not on the cords? Yeah, well, they'll move.
If the scritches move, the dogs move.
Yeah. Right over there.
Here.
Follow.
Come on.
It's here. There you go.
The teeth are attached to the skull, and the skull has a harder curve than the lips do. So digging in this corner, this tool is really good for that angle.
Chad Smith says, I'm just trying to keep the house clean over the holidays. Finished 2 big projects last week and made a huge mess. Might be my gift to the wife.
Got it. See, that makes a lot more sense.
Ezekiel Bradshaw says, hey all.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
He's it.
Scarecrow 77 says, good night all, bedtime.
He's it.
Good night.
He's it. He's it.
So you're telling him to sit. You're going, can you sit? Can you sit? Can you sit?
Sit.
And you just say, sit, Cheney. Sit. They want to come. In
Come
case
here.
I have a treat, they want to come over to me to sit
Shandy,
down.
come here. Come here, buddy.
Blackcraft 27 says, did you make that green tool you're using, Alan?
Yes, these are my sculpting tools.
Sit.
These are the ones we sell on the website. Yes.
Blind Cook Thor says, be good tonight, Ezekiel.
Sit.
We have a guest tonight.
A young one.
Don't act like I'm not.
7.
15.
Oh, okay. My
Ezekiel,
bad. I'm horrible at telling
My
you.
youngest stepdaughter is here tonight.
Good thing they can't see me.
Oh, they can. Oh, no.
Chin, sit.
And I'm using this
Sit.
to establish the lip relationship.
Sit.
So in about a week and a half, I'm going to post the pictures I found today of the first day I came out here when these guys were here.
Those little fuzz sausages.
Little
Oh.
fuzzy little
Sit.
creatures roaming the leaves.
Sit.
And now I want to do
Good
a
boy.
middle line.
Oh, you said it. No, it's real.
Tom Everett says 7.5.
And now I'm going to cut that in half.
Ezekiel says, hello, youngest stepdaughter of Stacy's.
Youngest stepdaughter.
Her name is Gray.
Like the color. Not with an E.
Not like-
an A.
Depending, well, no. Ezekiel would spell it right.
Finn Godwolf says, ask ALEXA what the Snosberry's wallpaper tastes like from Willy Wonka. No, just joking. Please don't. Look it up later.
There's a kitty.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say it tastes like Snosberries. Chad Smith says, did you already have the private family monster camp?
No, not yet. I got to find out from my wife how that's going.
Cora Beauty says, how old is the oldest stepkid, Stacey? The oldest stepkid is 17 and a half.
Eight. Oldest?
My kid
Oh, stepkid.
is our oldest child is 18. Our 18 and a half. Our oldest stepkid is 17 and a half. Youngest is 15 and a half.
Yes.
We call them pretty good behavior because of Gray. No saucy innuendo.
You don't realize I watched the stream, right?
We
Like
keep
all
it
the
clean.
time.
I literally
Roar.
watch it almost every week.
That's how you know I'm the good one.
Yeah, she knows it's me that's in trouble.
I live with you, of course it's you.
It was funny. She was telling me.
See how they're coming into shape, you know,
when I
with
very
just
got here today that
simple
she
blocking
was
out.
a bit starstruck being here. Making fun of me on camera.
Rude. Hi, kitty. You know, you're my favorite animal.
It's Tux.
What's up, Tux?
Not you.
Tux is here.
Would you open the door for him so he can get to Shannon?
Come on, Texas. Come on.
No,
The other
the other door. She's in there.
Come on, Texas.
Is he too big for the cat flap?
No,
Come on.
but he does prefer you to open doors for him.
Ezekiel says, hey Gray, Alan has a stash of Tim Tams somewhere. Rue might help you find them.
Hey, best
I am
friend.
not a bloodhound.
Listen, we got enough Christmas crack to get us into the sugar.
You'll assume that I know where they are.
Come here, sweet kid.
Shannon
Even Alan
relegates.
doesn't know where
She
the
relegates the
stash
Tim
of
Tams.
is.
Stan, do you own a Kemper W21?
I don't think
don't.
that's like, oh,
Okay.
Van Godwolf says, you'll actually be very surprised with the answer about the snozzberries is. It's quite vulgar.
I know what it is.
Oh, wow.
Somebody out here looking.
Thank you, Scott Collard, for linking to the sculpting tools.
I'm glad I didn't actually ask because I was about to.
Right?
Sit. Sit.
I could probably
boy.
actually trim this mask all night.
Sit.
Boris is like that.
Sit.
Boris doesn't trust you because you ran at him.
And you've been giving him very little tease.
Sit.
Last time that happened, he ended up in a pool.
Sit.
Why don't you sit and let them come to you?
Maybe in here.
Jamie's not okay with you. Stop.
It's a wire loop, so it should be with the wire loops. If they are organized that way.
Elijah does the same thing. Grabs his tail. Sit. Sit. Sit and get pets.
He's like, how about you just pet me? And we dispense with this sitting nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit down and give him lemons. The pair of you are exhausted.
So now,
That one.
yeah, that'll work. So now I'm just going to knock off some of these edges for these teeth. I'm going to take out a bunch of this too.
So is anybody working on big Christmas projects, or is everybody in chill mode?
You should be done with your Christmas projects.
Well, maybe people are making presents for people still.
Yes.
Which, in this case, they're probably getting into panic mode.
Ezekiel says, what are we making tonight? Sorry I'm slow. I've been watching the Steelers with my son. I know football.
I'm sculpting a gin. I'm working on Stan's sculpt, and Stan is right here with me, next to me. And we've had Gray painting some masks. Rue is trimming up a beast mode buck that we have made in order to make a one-piece mold for beast mode.
Which we could be doing all night. We've got folders everywhere.
Now, I want a silicone tipped tool. I want the chisel tip one. No, I want just the flat wedge.
1980 says, okay,
Nope.
I gotta do it. Why the long face? Laura Beauty says she's wrapping gifts.
There it is.
You like that sculpt? Did you say it's a gin?
Yes, it'll be a gin. See how that just smooths out those teeth? So Stan, I'm going to leave you to this. Kind of follow those guidelines, and I think you'll be in better shape. Do you agree? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Baba Donza says, "Oh, I'm the last minute, so thanks for asking me." Or I'm working till the last minute, so thanks for asking me. Chad Smith says, "Finished an already my Christmas projects." Thank you, Scott Colhart, for loading the Kemper Wire Tool W21.
Yeah.
Kevin says, "Working on a new pedal board for my guitar pedals." Cat Swift says, "I shipped my last orders this morning, locals. Other than that, newest custom order, which I hope to ship Thursday. It's been a crazy season."
Es muy crazito.
Stacy, Katie tried to get my attention, but she accidentally hit the dog in the face.
Oh, poor Bella.
That happens all the time.
Tom Everard says, "Is it a slow gin or a dry gin?"
Gin fizz.
Hi, kitty.
Tux is like, nah.
He
Tux says, "I'm too old for this."
half
nonsense."
considered it for about a millisecond. Nah.
All right, we're going to go away from Stan for a little bit. Not that what he isn't doing is riveting.
Bye, y'all.
I would continue refining the teeth.
John C. says, "Because he's the blue gin."
Do I get to do anything else?
Does he have
Yeah.
40 thieves?
Other than snuggle dogs, yes.
I mean, this is my habit, but.
Scheherazade have 1,000 tails?
No, you're a cat person, you said.
I am a
Grand
cat
Magic never
person.
failed.
Those you said they were your favorite. Now you're like tugging up on the one.
I can like dogs, but love cats. Y'all have not seen me with cats.
Yes, sir. We pride ourselves on searchers.
Well, I have about
Wow,
as
king
dozen wild
God.
cats that live around my house.
That's what you
Stacy,
wish.
can I
It's
look
yours
at
to
him?
wish.
Okay,
How
what
about
now?
a little more
Would you let me
bomb?
get a cat? More than 4?
I told her I have those dozen feral cats that
Oh, yeah,
are
yeah.
around my house. Look, if you can catch one, you can have one. Good luck with that.
Ezekiel says, "I'm not making stuff this week. I need a rest. I'm getting ready for 2021 buying supplies."
Hooray. Hey, Gray,
Honey,
come over here. Take this mask off of this post. Slide this whole head up
The whole head.
and put it over there on that post behind Rue.
this whole
Yeah.
thing?
Yeah.
Open? Oh.
Yep.
There you are. You ought to be proud of yourself. It looks nice. Ezekiel says, "I love cats, but I couldn't eat a whole one."
Bring me 2 paper towels over there. 2 blue paper towels, please.
See you, Bella.
Did you
Hey,
help Shannon
Ezekiel.
out, Stan?
Guess who else made
Yeah.
that same joke earlier? Or a very similar one, at least.
Horrifying.
You're asking, would I or did I?
Did you?
Yes.
Why you're my favorite, Ezekiel.
Hold this. Don't pour out its contents.
Okay.
Hold this in a way so you're not going to pour out its contents.
I love Jamie.
I got the dad stare. That is the same look my father gives me when I do not do the dishes.
It's like, what are you doing? I asked you just not to do that thing, and you just started doing that thing.
Andy Newman says, "Sounds like Rue. He hates cats, but magically if they're around, he ignores the fact that he's allergic and loves up on them. But he hates cats."
Hates cats.
The new one, the musical.
Well, in fairness, it's
Better
pretty
than cats.
colorful.
I showed you that photo that's just that cat photo. This is a photo on Pinterest.
What do you think? Jeremiah Dempsey says, "Fishing pole and hot dogs, you can catch all the feral cats."
No, they're cool. They eat mice, rats. They're awesome.
Geckos.
Ross Richards says, proud of you, kiddo.
You see how I am? Okay. All those lines of the face, just hit it with the brown. Okay, Rue is trimming.
Right here, standing right in front of
I was going to check on the white.
Move the head when you need to.
I don't know how.
Just shift the whole base. It's okay.
Oh, it's oh.
There you go.
I got it now.
But you're still standing right in front of the camera. Alright.
I think I could just about trim this mask for the rest of your turn.
Now?
You're good.
Nothing's coming out.
Practice on the paper towel down there on the bottom. And you saw him adjust that end, remember? Try the other way.
There you go.
Alright, see? Troubleshooting. Ezekiel says, go, Greg, go!
Still coming up
Chad
pretty.
Smith says, any chance you'll take the
Pretty
first
light.
week after Christmas to make your Beastman suit?
I'm probably going to take that holiday break and work on Beastman, yes. And I actually have to go to the van.
Alright, so it's time.
So I'm going to,
Do we want to move the...
we'll move the microphone a little closer, but I think it'll pick it up.
Black Rock 27? I got this, Gray.
So what's happening right now is our black kitty, Jenkins, is sitting outside of the door.
Go, Brady, you got this.
She's sitting outside of the door and she's taunting Boris and not letting him come outside. See that kitty?
No.
Yes.
Like, it works on the phone.
Because you're changing the angle. You're changing the plug. That process.
Next time, when you're testing, try testing it.
You last person?
Ben Godwolf says, I have to give great props for jumping on there and doing it. Good job.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Ready?
It works.
I wish you guys could have been on Gray's face just now.
Every time.
Oh my goodness. That was amazing.
Gray just lost a year of her life.
Ezekiel says, Godzilla! Nice says, hope everybody got a chance to see the conversions tonight. Cat Slick says, he has how many pounds on that cat?
At least 60.
100.
Probably 100.
What?
How much weight?
They're commenting on
Boris has on
how many pounds Boris has on Jenkins.
Hey, Rue, can you fix the camera? You
Yeah,
can let
sure.
it watch you while you scotch up this knee again.
You missed my face. It's scary.
This is about time for a good knee splashing, isn't it?
There's been a knee splashing.
I love that actor. I don't know why, but it's so cute.
And we're just splashing a little latex up on the knee. Trying to keep our brush actually off of the texture itself, because if we hit the actual texture there, we could be actually pulling it apart and pulling it off of it instead of putting it where we want it to be.
Rob O'Brien says, wait, I thought you watched the stream. Have you not heard him do that on the stream? I mean, it does sound a little different in person.
It's a lot
At
different
least
in
I
person.
don't remember it. Oh no, Gray. No, Gray.
That's
6.5.
Yeah, I'm scared you're off your line.
I'm 15. Oh my goodness.
Blackcraft 27 says, has anyone seen the new Godzilla movie? If so, what did you think? Didn't see it.
Oh, wait.
New Godzilla. Newish Godzilla.
I've seen the new Godzilla. You mean Godzilla versus King Kong is not out yet, right?
No, it's not coming out until like late 2021.
Scott Ballard says, go, go, Godzilla. Go, go, Godzilla.
Aztec death whistle for the win.
That's a bold move to do while she's airbrushing your mask.
Good job, Gray.
I saw you pick it up and I was like, oh no.
And then did you see me go and change the camera to make sure that she was on it?
I did. One of us. One of us. Steve Scott says, I thought
I've
my phone
been
was
so
ringing.
nice tonight with noises.
Right? Chad Smith says, for Shannon, talk about best money spent. That man smiles and giggles every time he uses that
Oh,
form.
without doubt.
Blank
without
Core also
doubt.
thinks you're 6.5 now.
Rue, you missed this one.
I know, I'm still getting
Under the
there. I just can refuse the dogs so bad.
I couldn't stop it from happening.
You could have warned me.
I could have, but then where would the fun be?
Well, to be fair though, she did warn you about the Godzilla horn, and how much did that help?
They're so confused. They're just like looking for the dog.
Now she's 5.5.
Hi.
She's gonna be fetal by the time we get her out of here.
That was not
We
fun.
have to carry her.
Okay, how are you doing?
I think I did it
How
all.
we doing?
I think you did too.
Thank you,
so
Scott
put this
Colhart,
away.
for sharing the Godzilla sound car horn.
Godzilla roar sound.
Pardon me.
You did good. Come here. Come here.
That was a really genuine
I
scream.
know. You survived, though.
That was awesome.
Listen, go snuggle those dogs until you're not coming
That was so fun. I'm gonna find a way to do that again.
Ezekiel says, my son just asked what horn noise we're getting.
Nice.
Go snuggle those doggos.
Hold on, she got work to do.
Alright.
I got work.
Then go work.
Okay, you run this until the brown is out, and then let me know, and we'll get black.
Funsies.
And we just have to black the nose. That's all we gotta do.
You have offended her.
I know. Tom Everett says, Rue, is that a 55 on your arm?
It's a 51, actually. It is my car. I have a 51 Ford chop top lead sled. That's my car.
Okay, give me your color cup.
Okay.
Oh, your hands embarrassed. Oh, no.
It's fine.
I'm gonna wipe it on your chest.
So, make sure your airbrush is working. Not for your hand. If you recall, I did offer you gloves when you got here.
Would they have
And then
fit?
tighten it down so you only have a little bit, because all you're doing is the nose, so get it really tight. So only a little bit's coming out.
But I'm the one that taught her.
Chad Smith says, I feel like our part is full now. Graffy UK says, Gray, are you any good at fiberglass work?
I'll be happy to teach you how to fiberglass.
I feel like that's a trick question and I don't want to get
Mike
into
Uena
that.
says, where'd you get the Aztec Death Whistle?
We sell them at trade shows, Mike.
Line Pictor says, the new guy always gets picked on. Alright, now your nose.
Just do the nose, just like this and this.
Oh, hold on. No.
No?
Just, we have black, so we just want to black the nose.
Ezekiel says, we need photos, Rue, of the 51.
Oh, so you're just gonna do the nose part?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
not down
guess.
here, just the nose.
Looks
Andy
pretty
Gibbons
terrible
says, she's
right
worse
now.
than Cash, but he has Rue as a dad. She should be glad Rue hasn't done his snarl in her ear yet. He gets me every time with it.
You're not supposed to hint that to her.
Now, boys.
That was the same tone you used when you break up fights between me and our siblings.
That's true.
Dad just said that's enough. And he didn't actually even have to say anything.
If our father is watching that, he's going to tell everyone in our family I'm going to be made fun of.
That's true. And it's a shame that this is
Yes, it
recorded
will.
live.
Yes, it will happen.
No.
Oh, listen, it's going in the Christmas card next year.
Good point. This is the behavior that I want. This one. This one.
Ezekiel says poor Gray is on the edge.
I like that I started shaking earlier.
You're alright.
You'll probably die.
Andy says she was warned about the hornet, still got scared.
I like how got scared.
Is that a new order?
Like a object.
Was it? What is it for?
It's just a blank.
What kind of blank?
No one's talking. Don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it. I just got my wall clear,
Just get
woman.
to work. Get to work.
Okay. Gray, see those bottles of alcohol up there?
Where?
Next to the red pin cup.
Oh, I used to have alcohol. That's what I used to do my makeup brushes.
Yes. Get you one of those, put some on a towel, go clean your hand. Show on your nose first before you
Oh,
totally
okay.
hang it up.
Here's the nose.
Dad says, I'm telling everyone she's ready to do some fiberglass work.
Great.
What's fiberglass? I kind of want to know even.
You know what? Next time you come over, I'll make sure I have some fiberglass work lined up, and I will get you on it. You will love it.
Now is the time to put in fiberglass work orders, guys.
Yeah, it smells bad, but it's very effective. You will control the power of making something that's very close to plastic, and yet makes you itch a lot.
Poor Gray. She looks so.
You were supposed to leave that part out.
She looks so sus.
What does sus mean?
Suspicious?
Oh.
Suspicious.
Okay.
It can be mean.
It's from Among Us,
It's from Among Us and also like.
which we sat down and played as an entire family, and now I have an excellent idea of what we should do for the
Okay.
thing with the deal.
Good.
And stuff.
Did you play it as a research trip?
Yes.
Nice.
You know, with the family.
Okay. Oh, great. You have another job left to do.
Yes.
But
You forgot.
There's more.
The clear coat.
Mm-hmm.
Spray all the mouth area, and a little bit under the eyes.
Okay. Oh, it kind of looks like a butterfly.
A little bit.
It's like one of those tests that they're.
All right, white pants come spray. We're
Go spray.
running short on time, love.
Yeah.
Cat Swift says, "Oh great, run, run, run!"
No, not now. Not now. Not now.
All right,
Spray.
clear coat.
Spray the mouth.
There you go.
Make the mouth be the moist mouth. Go
You
ahead.
got it.
She's saying run about the fiberglass, Gray.
Yeah. That's for fiberglass.
Make sure it's spraying.
How do I know if it's spraying?
Because you can see it.
It changes its color.
It's making things be moist that were previously not moist.
I don't think it's spraying. You might be wrong now.
You're correct. Here, let me see.
You might be able to get a pin. And
So this airbrush, the way that you fix it, sometimes you just gotta tap it right there. But we'll need a pin.
behind you, Gray,
Oh,
and
we're
that
in a
little
different hat.
piece of
Here
foam
you go.
there.
No.
Or from-
I need a straight pin.
Yeah, no, there's three pins in that.
These
little
are too
piece of
big
foam.
for
That's a
those.
T-pin.
Okay,
We need
see the little
the-
bit of foam up there? Straight pin.
I was looking for.
Y'all are very helpful.
Lanker Thor says, run, Gray. Don't do it, it's a trap.
I was looking for a skinnier one than that.
No, these
No,
guys are
those-
good.
those-
Alright, watch
They
him do
won't go
that.
down the spout tube though.
Yeah, will.
Grappy UK says, Gray, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, see?
Grappy UK does quite a bit of fiberglass.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
makes fiberglass dragons.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of lit.
Grappy UK is the dragon
Tom
master.
Everard says, can I suggest doing the fiberglass work in July?
Oh, that's
No,
the
no.
best.
No, yeah.
Y'all are
What
being.
to work with.
Definitely got to get sweaty first. That's the
I
best
have a
time to
feeling
do
y'all are being
fiberglass.
sarcastic.
Us?
No, fiberglass is a thing.
Nah. Nah.
It's an extremely sought after
Skill.
skill.
It
In
is.
fact, yeah. Heck,
And
in
after that, I'll
college.
teach you how to put up sheetrock.
Oh,
In my opinion.
Hey, if you learn how to do sheetrock, you can learn how to walk on stilts.
Yeah.
Right.
Where I learned.
If you need to pull that jaw down so you get access to the teeth, you can. There you go.
that's lit. I can't believe I just said that.
Blanker Thor says, you got
I
this,
can.
Gray. Ezekiel says, Gray, it sucks so bad, I'll be honest.
Don't tell her.
Don't tell her that, Line Cook.
I could tell by the sarcasm and the tone in your voice.
Oh, it's
Are
Ezekiel's.
they getting glossy?
Line Cook.
They get
I got them
Blanker
confused.
Thor says, you're doing awesome, Gray.
They got some Fenty Beauty on them.
Gray, you're an efficient exchanger of oxygen for carbon dioxide.
Cat Swift says, you guys are so bad. Chad Smith says, yes, Gray, the dragons are lit. So lit, they are fire.
Chad.
Andy Newman says, it's messy, but super useful.
I wonder how useful it'll be for
Teach
somebody
you some
else.
really neat tricks with
On
it.
the mask.
I thought you were telling me
Actually,
that I
I learned a
had
neat trick
taken her right out.
of using floral form to get shapes. You know, the 3D floral form, you can card it so you can do shapes with it, and then you lay a felt over the top of it, fiberglass. Works great. And actually, you don't even need to use any glass
That,
to do it.
that upper plate, like under where the tongue would be.
I just had a serious conversation with a dude in a trap job.
Stop. See the straw that reaches the bottom?
Yeah.
When you do this with the airbrush, what happens to that straw? Right. Do that.
Ezekiel says, it's normally Rob's job, so that says everything.
Oh.
No, Rob had to do it once. He just complained like he did it 1,000 times.
This part?
Okay.
All that.
Much easier when it is not together.
You tell him.
Bork, bork.
Cheney, the queen. Or king.
The queen.
Queen is a non-gender exclusive term.
This is true. I know quite a few queens that are male.
Hi.
All
Not
right.
drag queens.
Okay, so
Let's see.
right now I'm wearing a mask we made tonight,
Yes.
and I am pretty much gray painted all of this. Pretty much gray painted this. So
I'm very proud of
Yay!
her. Good job.
I thought,
Oh.
So
It's
yeah.
It's dry already.
So we did that. We got. Very good.
my other hand is covered in paint.
Yes, that's how you know you're winning.
It's true.
Okay, the werewolf mask got painted and hair tonight, so that was fun. And we got the leg poured up. I'll come over here later and pour that out. And, oh, you know what? Throw this on a head over there. Bring it over here and wet. Okay, so,
Werewolf
yes.
got finished.
Yeah, the werewolf mask got finished. Beast mode got foamed in the mold, and Rue is still trimming that.
I could be trimming this for a very,
What's-
very, very long time.
Hey Rue, what you doing tomorrow?
Probably coming to help you with something.
You want to trim a beast mode mask? Come on over.
Horror Beauty says, great and amazing job. Great job. Andy Newman says, helped Rue do fiberglass to make a motorcycle seat.
Yep.
Okay, Rue, say
Scott
goodnight.
Colhart for
Good night,
sharing our
Rue.
Patreon.
We are at 10 o'clock, so we are going to wrap up. We have a few little things to finish up here. We're going to get those knocked out. So, Rue, say goodnight.
Good night, Rue.
Good night.
Stacy,
Good night.
say goodnight. Gray,
Good night.
there you go. And the doggos are quite sacked. And get ready on the end stream button. You got to find the end stream. Stop recording, skip bottom right. Lower screen.
Yeah, we got there.
This
Alright.
is way more complicated than just hitting stop on my phone.
Alright.
All right, I say goodnight. If you don't see us before then, you'll see me, I'll be on. then Merry Christmas, and go make